Hello, welcome back to Sean's Grind School, and today we're going to be going over basic hardware on a computer. So I drew this little flow chart here. We'll start off here. The motherboard. The motherboard is like a big circuit board, and most of the other parts are on it. I'll start going this way. We know all about this. CPU, central processing unit, the brain of the computer. It carries out all the commands. Everything has to go through the CPU. If you guys want me to make a video on only the CPU, then get down in the comment section. And the CPU, it gets very hot, so it needs to have a thing on it called a heatsink, which basically just takes all the heat off of the CPU and puts it somewhere else. And you can also have a fan just in the computer. It's usually attached to the motherboard, and it'll just cool down everything. Then also on the motherboard we have the power supply. Power supply is needed for power, obviously, to power everything, and if it's a laptop then it's going to be a battery instead. And now over here, this is more storage. You can see we have RAM, random access memory, ROM, read only memory, hard drive stores all your data. But nowadays you could get an SSD or a solid state drive instead. Hard drives are bigger, louder, and they make more heat. But solid state drives is smaller, more expensive, but more efficient as well. This is a little diagram I drew to show you guys where everything is. Hard drive here on the outside, SSD, they usually just like plug in. We got a fan here, the heatsink is usually on top of the CPU, but for aesthetic reasons I put it next to it. The ROM usually just sticks on top via magnets, and the RAM plugs in like an SSD. We got your power supply there. Now let's move on to the heavy stuff. CPU, RAM, and ROM. So CPU, the big boss, everything goes to the CPU. But the thing is, the CPU can't read things from the ROM. And the ROM can't be changed. It is how it comes. The data on it stays. The data doesn't get changed or anything. It's usually like the data that's needed to like start up your PC, to like do basic things like that, in like going into settings and stuff. That's what's on the ROM, and it stays there forever. Like you can't delete it and all that. It cannot be read by CPU. RAM is random access memory. So this is anything that gets deleted after you turn off your PC is in the RAM. So let's say you open a tab on Google, that's using up your RAM. Or if you open a game that's using RAM, and like if you turned off your PC, it would all get deleted. So it's a volatile type of storage. And if you have more RAM, then you'll have faster loading on programs. Like Google would open quicker, Discord will open quicker for all you guys with kittens out there. But if you had more ROM, everything would be faster, because ROM is the base of all the things. Well, anyway, guys, that's the video. We're going to be making more videos. I'll be throwing out probably a CPU video and a storage video soon. Bye.